things first is primer. Now, I heard a lot of bloggers talking about it, especially Nikki Tutorials, beauty blogger. I'm going to link her channel down in the description, but go and check it out because she is fantastic. She completely and utterly rocks with the really full-on makeup, and just her skin and makeup always looks flawless. So go and check it out if you're interested. But she really raves about Nivea, yes, post-shave balm. Wow. So basically she uses this as a primer before she puts foundation on. So I thought I'm gonna try it out. I have tried a few times. Because it's silicone based, it kind of says that your foundation gonna stick to it and will last much longer. Who knew we're gonna start using men products? But hey, I think men products are great. Just take a teeny little amount because it's gel based. It covers a lot of area. Question: are you going to smell of men all day through? No, you won't. But you know, it's Nivea Men Aftershave, so it is a bit more manly. But that smell do not linger all day through. I want to try out this Makeup Forever HD foundation. My shade is 127. Now, I tried Makeup Forever HD foundations before. I really liked it, but I never owned the whole bottle. They had sales on, so I kind of dived in and I just bought two products from Makeup Forever. One is Makeup Forever HD foundation and one is Makeup Forever high definition pressed powder. So I'm going to try these two out. My skin at the moment is on proper meltdown. It's flying, it's a bit of stress, bit of this, bit of changes, so I got to sort it out. So if you see pimples here, there, everywhere, red patches, excuse moi, but you know, we got to be real, you know, not always we look smooth and flawless, so that's why we got a foundation and some makeup for it. So let's try it. 1/2 balm pretty much do the whole face. I'm using a Real Techniques cheap brush, but I found this amazing for applying foundation. It's kind of like a stippling brush. Ow. So I'm going to apply all over, and this is absolutely perfect shade for me now. The shade is 127. This is how it looks, and I really like it. Like I said, it's just so smooth. The texture is really nice and creamy. It's not too thick, and it's amazing for photography. I would say it's definitely medium to high coverage, but if you don't want a too full coverage, you can maybe just use a beauty sponge or stippling brush. And I really like this foundation. There's a shopping centre called Stockman, and they got really nice brands. Actually, I was quite surprised how many brands are there in Latvia. So they got really, even NYX products, red spots here and there. I'm pretty much gonna apply all over my face, and also gonna use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in shade Vanilla as a concealer as well. All you do, just dot dot dot, and then a beauty sponge and just blend in. You can also use fingers. Fingers are, I think, the best to apply concealer or on the red spots, because it doesn't soak up product. Really nice and flawless. Recently I found that I actually quite like it if I apply foundation and then kind of dab it all over with a beauty blender. It kind of gives a bit more softer coverage. They do say, you know, beauty blenders soak up a lot of product and yada yada. They do and they don't, but you know, I like it. So there we go. Good old Rimmel brow this way. It's nearly finished, so I just have to repurchase it. Again, simple, quick and easy. I don't pay too much attention to my brows, but I think I might have to start, you know, because they just constantly really light. I just have to tint them pretty much every single week or so. Makeup Forever High Definition Pressed Powder. This looks white. and it's so silky, it's ridiculous. I'm taking big kabuki brush all over your face or underneath your eyes, or usually I'm just using kind of like in the T-zone because that's where my skin is most oily throughout the day. So soft, you hardly can feel it's there, and when you touch it, it's amazing. Again, it's fantastic for photography. It's not going to do that flashback, so you're not going to have like a white or shiny patches all over your face. It's a must-have. Next up is bronzer, and I bought this just before my holiday. It's a new collection from Bobbi Brown. It's called Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in shade called Buff. It looks like that. It's nude packaging, really nice and sleek. I love it. You got mirror, and then you got these different kind of bronzy shades. You've got a bit of shimmers, a bit of mattes, but I love this. And also I use this for eyeshadows as well, for days when I really want a kind of nice nude natural look, or I can use for transition shades as well. Really loving this one. Using my Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush, dab it in, and kind of, I'm not going to contour, but I'll kind of warm up my cheek area. It's not very dark. I think they do, 6 different shades if I'm not wrong. 4 or 6 shades, I'm not wrong. I'll link in down the description bar. But this is kind of the medium one, so to speak. I did not buy this in Latvia. I bought this just before, and it's new Bobbi Brown spring collection. Blushes, where they are. It's called Blush Duo Sand Pink and Pale Pink, and this really cute packaging, and you've got a mirror, and then these 2 shades. I think they are fantastic for spring, summer, and in general. Again, gorgeous for the brides. Thumbs up from me. My Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush, and then pretty much like dust in both. Tap off all the excess because it's so pigmented. Apple of my cheeks and a bit outwards. Absolutely love this blusher. So pretty, and they are matte. If you're looking for that really nice kind of fresh look, then highly recommend it. So next up, I go on a bit cray in Latvia with eyeshadows. 3 different eyeshadow palettes. They are pretty much very similar, but the reason I bought it is just because I have not seen this brand. I think I've seen it in Superdrugs, and I'm not sure whether they still sell it or not, but it's by a brand called Gosh. It's so beautiful. The fact I absolutely love is that they got also a darker shade there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows. And I think it's just such a great eyeshadow palette. And they all are matte, and they are so pigmented. It's decent packaging as well, really nice and sleek. It's called O2. It's called Smoky Eyes Palette in shade Sharp on Next. I probably completely ruined that, but I really love it. And also they tell you how to do it on the top of the packaging. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, what you do with the shadows. A brand called Isadora. Again, not sure how you pronounce that, but it's these 2. It's these 2. So one is very similar like Gosh one. Again, you got 4 eyeshadows. It's more kind of nude brown, and the other one is kind of more like satin colours, more like cappuccino colours. Love these shades so much. Again, they're so pigmented. And about the prices, I'm going to link down the description box, guys, because I can't remember all of them, but they weren't expensive. They were just normal drugstore kind of price cappuccino one. And again, it's so pretty. They would look absolutely gorgeous for brides. I'm gonna do quite a few bridal makeup tutorials. They are all coming up very soon. This Gosh one. I'm gonna follow how it says. So the first one, I'm going to take this light colour and I'm going to apply that all over the eyelid. Really light, you hardly can see it, but it helps kind of to blend out all other eyeshadows. This Crown Deluxe Crease Brush, I love this brush, and I'm using this shade number 2, and I'm going to put this in my crease, literally just in the crease area. And I'm going to use this as transition, and I'm going to use this as a transition shade. Never can say that word fast. Next up, I'm taking this number 3, which is kind of like a light brown with a bit of grey undertone, MAC 217, and I'm putting on outer V. Then maybe you can use a sticky tape and then put it by here and then blend it out, but I'm just going to do kind of like a first impression and concentrate more on colours this time. If you can't really do a V shape, then just concentrating more on our outer corners. This would also look absolutely beautiful with like a winged eyeliner. Morphe M501 brush, kind of blend out a bit so it's all like nice and even. And I'm taking Zoeva Petite Crease Brush and I'm taking this darker shade. And I'm doing exactly the same thing, applying on outer V or concentrating on outer corners. And basically, we're going to darken up. Try to kind of concentrate on outer ends, but kind of not drag it down. Follow your outer lash line, and if the outer lash line goes up, then don't go further. Don't go further than that. That makes sense. Just blend out all harsh lines. So it's just all nice and soft. Kind of blend upwards instead of downwards. That makes sense. And then I'm taking this darker shade and just putting kind of 2/3 on my lower lash line. Kind of halfway maybe. And halfway on a lower lash line. So therefore we'll look nice and fresh, and then kind of will look really nice and smoky towards outer corners. These are matte colours, so we're going for matte look. So this is how it looks. I'm going to do a close-up shortly, but I really like it. I just find this is just really nice, sophisticated. I can't talk today. I just find this is really nice, kind of sophisticated look. Like I said, you can go as dark as you want, you can go as natural as you want. You don't have to use all 4 colours nor 4 steps. You can use a lighter, darker, but I just find to blend in colour step by step, kind of start from lighter and go darker. It just looks really nice and pretty. Vindicate mascara called Perversion, and this one Kim Kardashian used for her wedding day. Next up, I finally can use a lipstick, and I cannot wait. I've still got a teeny little bit left of my cold sore, but it's nearly gone, and honestly I cannot recommend enough this Clarins Instant Light lip protector. It's been literally used and abused, and it's proper finish. It's completely and utterly empty. I scooped it out the last bit around the sides. If your lips are dehydrated, dry, or you've got cold sore or anything, or chapped lips, I highly recommend this one here. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown Art Stick in colour Brown Berry. It's again that nice Kylie Jenner typey colour. It's kind of like a nudie pink. I'm going to put Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze highlighter, just a tiny bit, which I absolutely love. I love Charlotte Tilbury products. You know, if you want your makeup to stay put all day, then I would highly recommend Urban Decay All Night Makeup Setting Spray. You could purchase a little bottle so you don't have to have and carry with you. Big bottle just in case if you need one. I definitely highly recommend this one. This is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of first impression video and what's new in my makeup kits. If you enjoyed it, guys, please give a thumbs up, share, you know, spread the love, because sharing is caring, like my niece would say. But I really hope, guys, you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful week and fantastic weekend, and see you in my next video. Bye.